No secrets in it yet?
No, not yet. Yeah, we're gonna wait till next week.
Okay.
You gonna watch the game tonight?
I'm gonna watch it. Watch a little bit.
Does it feel like maybe it feel more realistic that y'all might actually have a shot to make the playoffs after the last couple of weeks, more so than it did a few weeks ago?
We have hope right now. I'll say that. It doesn't feel fake or real. That's what we feel like hope.
Did it feel like that out of the question maybe not even this much a couple weeks ago?
Pretty much.
How much do you pay attention to the different scenarios and what needs to happen outside of Cincinnati, elsewhere in the league in terms of your all's playoff hopes?
I mean, I just know the three teams that need to lose, 2 games each. So that's pretty much all I know.
Jamar, with Hard Knocks being so popular, everyone likes the behind-the-scenes stuff. Would you ever consider doing a show like Receivers that Netflix does?
I love personal space. I'm gonna have to think on that. I don't really know if I'm into that.
Do you watch a lot of the sports docs?
Nah,
That stuff? No?
I'm not really into it like that. I like mafia movies, violence, stuff like that.
What's your all-time?
Um,
One movie. You got something, one mafia movie you can only have in the rest of your life. What do you take?
that's hard, bro. I don't know. I've been trying to watch a lot of different ones. Right now, I've been watching. You ever heard of Oklahoma King?
You mean Tulsa King?
Tulsa King. I keep saying Oklahoma because you know why I'm saying that. I've been watching that lately, so
You still been on that?
it's smooth. But I'm trying to stay in that genre.
You like the
Did you see
Western?
Fight Night? Did you see Fight Night?
No,
You should see it.
You like the Western aspect of it, or like
I just like any
just a little bit of grit to it?
yeah, any kind. Don't matter, As long as it's like not too old. Like I don't know if y'all seen Harlem Nights. Harlem Nights is like horrible acting, but it's a funny movie. So
That's old?
yeah,
How about The Godfather?
the graphics look better than that though, in Harlem Nights.
Let me ask you something about a number. What is the number 112 mean to you?
112. Haha, sound like a number.
Any-
It rings a bell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bell going off in my head right now. Yeah.
Who holds it? Who has that?
I don't know. For real. TJ?
Yeah.
Yeah? Lucky guess.
He's probably too old. You probably didn't see him play, probably.
I've never seen him play, honestly. I didn't even know he had a daughter until his daughter told me that was her dad. So,
But she's graduated from LSU today.
oh, for real? Yeah, congrats.
Of the 3, receiving yards, receiving touchdowns, receptions, what would mean the most to you to break?
Yards?
Yards.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't say touchdowns.
Yards are really hard to get. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying touchdowns are easier, but it's harder to really get 1,500 and 1,600 plus, like 1,400 is still a lot, so I'll just say the yards.
It's been a couple months since you guys have seen the Browns. Is there any differences between that game and Cleveland versus what you're going to see this week?
I mean, I got a couple injuries right now. That's a couple guys, so a lot of guys moving around. Just we got to be ready for taking advantage of the mismatches and stuff that we get.
I would not have a use of effect on how they play you, because I mean, he's been on you a good amount of years.
He don't follow me though. That's like a boundary field thing. He playing nickel most of the time when we play against each other, so it's not like he's checking me all the time.
How much does it change things for you when you're facing a team and specific players that you face at least 2 times per year, every year?
It changes a little bit, Yeah, it changes a good bit. Not so much stuff going on my end, but it's definitely a difference for
How
sure.
has Denzel Ward's game evolved started playing him a few years ago. Or
I don't know, man. He looks the same every year. You know what I'm saying? He's just mad patient. You know what I'm saying? By far, he's one of the best cornerbacks I've played against and just been around and lead so far. So he just always been the same ever since I played him. You know, he's the same technique, slow feet. You know, he got good hips too. So you know how to play the ball in the air good. So I mean, he's an all-around good corner. It's great work.
would you describe him as patient? Like if you were describing him, you used.
He's patient. He's mad patient. Yes.
How is that beneficial, or how is that hard to go up against?
A lot of defenders or DBs usually like you get too close on their cushion and they start to get startled or flat-footed. You know, they misdo their technique. Majority of the times when I'm, you know, trying to break Denzel's cushion, he just keeps backing up. You know what I'm saying? Just staying with what he trusts in, his technique, his feet work, and so I think he just does a good job of that.
What do you mean by slow feet? What does that mean?
Just being patient at the line. Like he has fast feet, but it's like he's moving to where it's slow to him. You know, like it's slowed down in his head.
Have you spent any time with Cam, kind of like talking through that type of stuff with him this year?
With Cam, no. Didn't really have time. That's more like camp time.
You talked about the personal space thing and the idea of documentaries and things like that. You did get featured and followed around a little bit last week on the show. What was that experience like for you?
Last week I didn't know I was getting followed around. That didn't tell me nothing. Emily. You know? So I found out when I threw the jersey on at practice, and I was surprised then. So, I mean, it was cool that it happened. I just hope I wasn't sleeping in meetings or nothing, you know?
Well, there was like the cryo thing
Yeah.
and talking about the gritty beforehand.
Yeah.
Just that whole experience.
That's pretty cool, you know, to be a part of the segment. It's just a blessing, man. It's just a cool experience.
Can you describe what it's like to walk into a cryo chamber?
Okay, walk outside in just shorts and socks and slippers right now and go outside.
Why do you
Just
have to wear the mask? And hard not to
it's just
wear
better
it?
for me to breathe, you know. My nose be running, eyes be crying. I'm serious. No, it's serious. It's a lot goes on to it.
But it's not the same as walking outside like when it's 30 degrees because that's way cold.
Well, yeah, but it's still cold. You just stay outside for 10 minutes instead of 3, you know. It'll minor up a little bit.
What do you think about when you're in there?
Huh?
What do you think about when you're in
I play music in my ears, so I'm not thinking. I try to just rap for 3 minutes straight.
Do you ever get used to it?
Some days I feel like I could just sit there and not have a problem. Some days it's colder than others.
You're always posting about like the needle therapy too.
Yes, acupuncture.
How long have you done that?
I started my freshman year in college, or my senior year. That's when I started, for real.
Was it like, were you like nervous about it the first time? Like,
Nah. The first time I didn't feel nothing. I didn't feel a needle hit me. Like, I didn't twitch. I didn't do nothing. And that's when I realized like I could do it. And then over time, I started to feel the difference in my body feeling, and you know I just stayed with it.
Have you always looked for different ways to take care of your body?
I don't really look for new ways. I just try to stay in the ways that feels best for me. Like the cryo is something that I've did before. I just started to do it on a regular basis since we had the treatment here. But no, I do the same treatments all the time.
There's this like narrative that when you play these AFC North teams amongst each other, like they're always going to be these physical games and this whole like, physical brand in the AFC North. Which of the AFC North teams do you feel like plays the most physical, that when you play them, you know the next day you're going to feel pretty sore?
Every game.
Is that like a thing though? Is it for real, like when you play the Ravens?
I feel like every game is a physical game. People try to kill me every game. I don't think it's one team that I could sit here. 49ers, they not even in our division. I'll never forget that game. My rookie year, they had us track blocking, hitting linebackers the whole game. So that was probably the most physical game I played in.
Is that a compliment when teams go out of their way to make sure they kind of body you up?
I don't know. For real, I think that's just the defense job to put us on the ground, right?
But if they're making it, if you're a high priority target.
Well, that's another part of their job, not to let the star player or a-star player make a play on them, you know. So same thing with the defense, you know, like you got to worry about Myles Garrett and Denzel Ward, you know what I'm saying? So those are minor people that we look out for. They looking out for us.
It was big news last week was that T's now is Rocky.
Say it again.
The big news last week was T's now Rocky Redmond, obviously reps you. What was your reaction when you found out that T was coming over you?
I just told him we stuck for life now. So
Was that were you pretty pumped when you kind of came? I mean, what was that conversation?
it was just wasn't really many conversations, you know. It's a business decision, you know. I'm not gonna tell him what to do. It's what he want to do at the end of the day. And you know, all I said was we locked in for life. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be on trips off season now. Like we gonna see me on a regular, you know. So
You think he's gonna hit a hole in one, too?
T golf more than me, so he might have a chance. Yeah,
You'd be better than, right?
I will hope so. Yeah,
So do you feel like that increases the odds y'all going to play together long term?
it's a possible chance. Yeah,
Yeah, does that increases the possibility more so?
it's a possible chance. Yeah,
You guys ought to buy a boat.
I just got a boat.
You bought one?
No, Sam got me a boat. You didn't see it?
Oh, is it a little one? Is it
Yeah, it was a speedboat.
good?
It's a
Good one.
speedboat.
Good one.
Yeah.
Jamar, you talked a few weeks ago about your seasonal sort of checklist and goals that you have when you're at home. One of them, as you mentioned, was 1,500 yards. You're, I think, just under 100 yards away from making that, being the first Bengals player ever to accomplish that. What does that mean for you to being so close, and what will ultimately feel like when you pass that?
You know, that just gives me confidence that I could do anything I put my mind to, you know, stuff like that. So, you know, it's just a great opportunity for me to take advantage of, and me to set a goal like that and actually complete it is just, you know, me, like I said, just proving to myself that I could do anything, you know.
How would you describe it?
What goes through your mind when you see, you know, the list of greats of wide receivers that have sort of come through this organization for you to be the first to be able to do that?
Yeah, it's crazy to see and say that like that. You know, I wouldn't have. You know, when I was in college, I wasn't thinking this far of what I could do. You know what I'm saying? I just worried about getting to the league and just wanting to make a play and just getting here. But, you know, just hearing my name within, you know, those baddest group of receivers in the world, it's just nice to be, you know, noticed.
How would you describe Rocky as an agent in general? Obviously, you've been with him for 4 years.
All I asked for, pretty much, sum it up.
You feel like you have, how much of importance do you think is it you have getting the Triple Crown, knowing that you want to get a new contract in the year? I mean, how big is that personally for you to have that as a data point when you want to go out to negotiate again when it's time to do that?
At the end of the day, that's just me just having leverage for myself. So, you know.
Is that one of those things that if you get that Triple Crown, it's an undeniable leverage at that point, you think?
I don't know. You know, I don't really know. It's just me having a little more leverage than I had.
You said Rocky was all you could ask for. What were you, like when you came into the league and you were looking at like, what agent is it going to be? Like, what did you want in an agent?
Someone I could relate to, someone I could be comfortable around, someone that's willing to help me, teach me what's going on, you know, teach me the ropes, you know, let me know right from wrong, you know, all of the above, you know, discipline me too. So, I mean, he does a good job just mentoring me on just everything going on.
Seems like they try to get the ball to you a couple different more creative ways on Sunday there. They line you, kind of pitched it to you when you were standing right in the back of Joe. They tried a couple, seemed like they tried different kind of jet sweeps. Just kind of emptying the well to get you some touches.
Yeah, that's just like easy touches. Help me get some momentum, help the momentum to start with the offense, you know, just to get the drive started.
There's a lot of receivers who start, I guess, on the outside of the formation and they'll late motion in, like right pre-snap, like maybe motion inside. What does that do for y'all, like across the league? You're seeing that as a big trend. What What does that do for a receiver?
We just trying to get certain matchups aligned. So like, I move inside, they trying to get me matched up on a safety or a nickel, or maybe even a linebacker. You know, so it's all about mismatches when you see receivers moving around.
When you motion that late, I mean, when you like
Anytime you see a motion, you're just trying to get a read of the defense, trying to see what they in, and then once we see what they in, that's when we know what we want to run, and then how we want to use the receiver we trying to have a different leverage on.
Back to
I don't
Russ.
think I've ever seen it. You had lined up right behind him, and he pitched it to you, which I don't think I've ever seen. And I think there was a penalty on that, so I don't know if that was part of the deal, but I've never seen that where you pitch it to the running back right behind him.
He pitched it to me. I was in front of him though, right?
I think you were behind him.
Yeah.
And there was a penalty.
I was behind him,
Yeah, there was a penalty, and I don't know if that was,
like a motion, like a motion coming towards Joe, or like I was just behind him,
you just.
like a running back toss.
Yeah, it was like, but I'd never seen a toss.
Oh,
to
it's-
the guy right behind, it
look.
wasn't I mean, usually a toss is to the edge or something.
I can't even think of the play you're talking about right now. That's crazy. They moved me so much, bro. I can't even think on spot with that play.
It was a flag too, so I don't know if that was.
Yeah, we must have been trying some stuff we never did.
Back to Rocky, Jamar. How much did he help you focus on football once the season started? Just not worry about anything off the field, just keep your mind on football.
I mean, he told me just play football, man. Go out there and have fun. You know what I'm saying? Just enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Just be yourself. But yeah, everyone knows the first couple weeks wasn't the best for me coming back. You know, tensions were high or whatever. But you know, we all overcame it and you know excelled from the situation, and things turned out a little different.
how do you feel like the relationship you and Zach has been throughout over the course of the year?
It's been good. You know what I'm saying? We ain't had no bumps in the road. I wouldn't say nothing changed between us.
You talked this season about wanting to prove that this team is better than the record shows. Do you think that we've seen the best version of what this Bengals team can be at any point this season?
No, of course not.
How far from that are you all? Like, the best version of you all that we've seen this season, how far from the best is that? Like, how close have we seen this team to its ceiling this year?
Maybe twice. Maybe about twice we've shown it, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, every time we show it, it's always ending something that's not going our way or something's going on. You know, we didn't finish certain games. But, you know, we have a chance, you know what I'm saying? Just got to make sure everybody healthy, make sure everybody wanna work, and just want to keep going forward. That's all. That's what it's about.
Do you have a favorite Christmas memory? We don't talk to you before Christmas.
My favorite Christmas memory probably when I got like my first game system. It was like a Batman Lego game. I think I was like 9,
What system?
360. Y'all remember I'm 2000s baby, so like I had a PS2, but I didn't own it. It was for my older brother, so yeah,
The Lego game was the first one you got?
yeah. I don't play Batman no more though. Yeah,
Do you know what Super Nintendo is?
yeah. I had one of those. Yeah,
That was my first.
I'm not. I know what that is. Yes. The farthest I could go back is like PS2. That's it. Wait. What's the GameCube?
GameCube.
That's the farthest I could go back. GameCube. That's it. That's all I got. I don't know no more games, bro, because I just remember having a GameCube and it got stolen. So, like, yeah.
Who stole it, you know?
Bro, where I stayed at, it wasn't a good neighborhood, so they was breaking in houses on a regular, you know, so.
No NFL blitz on N64.
Streets. I had Streets with Snoop Dogg and all the other guys. So, what was the other basketball game?
Street.
No, the Streets is the football one. They got a Streets Volume 1 and Streets Volume 2.
Yeah, there's
Basketball too,
NBA
yeah.
Street.
Yeah.
There is?
Yeah.
Okay, so it is
NBA
Streets.
Jam.
Yeah.
Thank you. Jam. Isn't that the dude with the bush on his head?
No.
On the
no,
cover?
NBA Street. You're talking about NBA Street.
Bro, I don't remember, bro.
We'll show you when it.
I don't remember.
Is it like surreal
It was at first. Now it's pretty common now.
Would it be cool for you if you're ever on the cover of Madden?
No, I don't want that.
Really?
No.
Would you say no if they were like, we want you on?
Yeah, I'm saying no. I'm good.
So you believe in the Madden curse?
No comment, but I'm not doing that. I'm good. I'm straight.
NFL Street 4, they brought it back. There you go.
I will be on the streets cover,
There we go.
not the NFL Madden cover though.
There's no
That's.
street curse.
No comment.
I'm not even. I don't want to talk about that, bro. I don't want to talk about that one.
Thanks, Jamar.
Cool.
Thank you.
Appreciate that, y'all.
Or what are you talking about?